I did tell you guys that we would be taking a hiatus in the Christmas content, okay? Brittsgiving is just as important as brittsmas in this household. Today's video is basically centered around the idea of, if you don't have plans for Thanksgiving,
or you don't have someone to cook for you, or it's not worth your time or money to cook a whole meal for yourself,
what options are out there? Sometimes it's just nice to know that you can go get a little rush of dopamine even if it's not from the embrace of your family and friends. Sometimes the warm embrace simply comes from a bag of Popeyes and a Diet Coke, and I personally think there's nothing wrong with that. Now, fans of fast food like myself, you might be wondering, Britt Annie, what Thanksgiving menu item are you trying to say that Popeyes has? They don't sell turkey. They don't have a chicken holiday cutlet. You're right, they don't. And you know, that does beg the question, why does Popeyes not have a holiday chicken cutlet?
You take that chicken sandwich, right? That crispy chicken sandwich.
you smear a little bit of stuffing on there, you smear a little bit of cranberries, drizzle that baby in gravy. You already have the brioche bun.
Popeyes, talk to me.
DMs are open.
They actually have 2 sweet tweets out just for the Thanksgiving season this year.
That's right, not 1, but 2.
And maybe technically a 3rd, because I also saw that they had an apple pie cinnamon stick as I was pulling around the corner at the drive-thru. And let me just say, my heart shattered into a million pieces that I didn't get one, but I don't 100% know if that's seasonal or if they have it year-round. One way or the other.
We don't have it.
Now, because I'm a grown man and I don't need anyone to tell me what I can or cannot do, we are starting with dessert today. So the caramel apple cheesecake is kind of self-explanatory. It is a creamy cheesecake with some caramel apple butter swirled into it. It looks
interesting
in person, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not exactly what I was expecting, but that's okay. It's definitely giving like mold spore culture that you would make in like your high school biology class. But we have learned on this channel that we cannot judge a book by its cover. I'm just very scared. It kind of looks like when you get like a cheesecake mousse thing from the yogurt section at Walmart. And I'm downs with it. I'm gonna give it a chance. Ooh. Oh. One thing about me, I am a rat, and this is cheese-based.
I mean, if you give a mouse a cookie, am I right, brother? It's so creamy.
It has real apple in it. Why is it so creamy, actually? I know I mentioned him on this channel a lot. It's really just because he's a bit of an idol of mine, but Jake Weber would love this. He would tear this up. He would eat it with a spoon.
Or a spork.
Jake, the reason I know you would love this, it's got like maple syrupy profiles to it.
Like a mapley, syrupy, cinnamony.
With a little tiny bit of apple bits in there. Oh my god, wait, there's crust on the bottom too. Y'all.
We got a graham cracker crust on the bottom.
Hang on. I would bring this to Thanksgiving dinner. Let's get a bite with the crust, you know, for the video.
For content's sake, of course.
Tell me how I only came to Popeyes because I needed something a little extra to try. And this is bangers. I can't believe how much smack I was talking on this before I tried it. It does look like something that the cat from Meet the Fockers would drop in that blue toilet, but it tastes phenomenal. And you know what, Jinxie Boy, I think that was the name of the cat from Meet the Fockers. If this is what you're dropping in that toilet, buddy, stop dropping it in the toilet. Start dropping it right in the kitchen. Did anybody else have a weird obsession with the Jack Burns song? Like the little remix they did during, it wasn't Meet the Fockers, it was like, oh, during Little Fockers, they had a song that was like,
Burns, Jack Burns, my father-in-law, but Burns, Jack Burns, paid for the drug obsessed with sex.
I had that on iTunes. That was like origin meme culture when they put that in that movie. That was phenomenal. You know, I feel even worse for this very likely dry son of a knowing that he has to follow up that cheesecake because I can just see, I can feel the temperature of this thing.
It's gonna be a dry biscuit.
Of an intricate.
Say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get.
I bought a second one knowing that I would somehow f this up, but you need to see. Can't believe the way that just fell. Okay, she feels soft.
She feels soft.
And maybe it's actually more fair to the biscuit that I open a fresh one. That way it's truthfully as warm as it was when they gave it to me. Because I did open that last one to get some B-roll, so maybe this one is a little bit fresher. The only thing that does suck about me dropping that biscuit is
I picked that biscuit because it had a little bit more icing on it.
But hey, it's fine. We live to see another day. I feel like it's kind of bizarre for me to take a bite of this with a fork. It does feel rather, feels rather European of me.
And by the way, any food is finger food if you really believe in yourself.
That tasted like a burnt Popeyes biscuit that sat in the warmer for 8 hours, that they put a couple of chocolate chips in and drizzled with mysterious white goo. And that is what it was, so I don't know why I'm sounding surprised, but for just a half second there, I had a glimmer of hope. The taste was leaning towards something maybe even good for just a second there, and then it was burnt and dry and oily.
I don't like it.
I don't know, I just didn't like it.
I don't think you would like it either, so don't buy it.
There's a man trying to walk his French bulldog. I need to be quiet and respectful while they're out. He has a stroller for her. He's literally walking her and he has a stroller for her. Do you guys want to see? Hang on. See? Him and his doggy. Aw, stop. That's so sweet.
I'm gonna cry.
Sound your alarms, love. Sound your alarms.
I can't believe I forgot this.
He's not just any turkey, right? Right. He's the pilgrim turkey. And the thing about pilgrim turkey is he eats turkey. He don't judge. He's here to party. So that's why pilgrim turkey was in fact invited to the event. I know there are some reservations about his past. Listen, I've got some reservations about his past and he's on my head. But he's here to party, he's here to eat, he's down to clown, and I just thought he'd look nice for the video. His brother's also here. His brother being the Mickey turkeys. I put them on this morning before work because I was just like,
Well, if I'm going to make the Thanksgiving video, there's never been a better time to wear the Thanksgiving earrings.
I did, of course, purchase a beverage to rinse this all down with. And as you can all assume, the beverage choice was, in fact, a large, crispy Diet Coke. Oh my gosh, it's good! This is not a McDonald's caliber Diet Coke, but
Speaking of McDonald's Diet Coke, I have to show you guys something.
this is embarrassing, right? At a certain point, this has to stop. And that's probably why I have such puffy adrenal glands on my face. But you know, it's just part of the look. You can achieve this look at home. Just drink a lot of Diet Coke, eat nothing but crap, add a lot of stress to your life, be miserable.
And you got it.
The Brit Annie self-care routine. Listen, we talk a lot of smack on Arby's, but my car smells pretty good right now. We smell pretty good. Like, I'm actually really excited for this. Alrighty, gals and pals, Goblin and I are back. Goblin and I are here to try two very delicious, savory, well, hopefully delicious, they certainly smell delicious, new seasonal items from They have the meats.
In case you didn't know, they have the meats.
I'm sure some of you remember that earlier in the video I said I was only going to get one item from Arby's, being that Thanksgiving turkey sandwich. We'll come back to her. But I pull up to the drive-thru and this sweet little angel asks me what I'd like to order. And I look up at the screen and I'm looking for my turkey sandwich because I want to make sure I order the right thing. Don't want to be sounding stupid like a weirdo or anything. I don't want to seem like a weirdo or anything, not at the Arby's. I didn't wear this in the drive-thru, by the way.
That's not why they were nice to me.
These are the all new, or at least new to me, so I'm gonna say all new, fried mac and cheese balls from Arby's. You heard that right. Fried mac and cheese balls. Jimmy, that is some serious gourmet you are frying up back there. Mac and cheese balls are so good. They're literally one of those items that you normally have to go somewhere like the Cheesecake Factory and spend $20 for a small portion of them. This is 4 of them. It was like $3.29 or $3.49 or something like that. It does say caution, contents are hot.
I'll be the judge of that, honey.
I feel like ranch really is just the perfect condiment for a mac and cheese ball too. And I've been at places that don't have ranch as an option for a fried mac and cheese ball, and it's like, are you smoking crack, brother? Are you smoking literal coke? Let's see if this one's going to gush everywhere on me. Oh, she didn't squirt. It's a very thick ranch. I'm gonna say that it's probably not Hidden Valley Ranch because it is just so thick. I don't know if my camera's even gonna focus on it.
It smells like ranch.
It certainly smells like ranch.
I know that the appropriate thing would be to try one of these delicate little fried balls naked at first, but listen, I don't mess around when it comes to the white sauce. We're going right in. That is so f***ing dangerous. They had a 6-pack too. Wow. Let me just show you the inside of this fruit gusher real quick. It's almost as though they took the concept of a fruit gusher and they replaced the inside with delicious creamy mac and cheese and they replaced the outside with a delicious fried golden brown crust. Oh my gosh. Making me do my happy dance. I haven't done my food dance on this channel yet.
Food makes me dance when it's good.
Wow.
At first I wanted to say that it tasted like Kraft mac and cheese, and listen,
I love Kraft mac and cheese.
I didn't like it as a kid growing up. My poor mother, I did not eat any of the basic foods that normal kids ate growing up.
No Kraft mac and cheese, no hot dogs,
None of it. It was literally just
chicken nuggets, french fries, peanut butter and jelly, and pizza.
Pizza's still a main staple in my diet though, so that's not that surprising. As I eat it, I think that it's 1, way too creamy, and 2, way too sharp.
It kind of tastes like Chick-fil-A mac and cheese on the inside.
It's got that sharp, creamy texture. And you know how sometimes Chick-fil-A mac and cheese, you get that like piece of cheese on on top of the mac and cheese. There was like some real cheese in there like that. It was so good. I did mess up a little bit. I just found out that there were 2 Arby's sandwiches we could have gotten, and I guess that would have been a little bit more Thanksgiving themed than getting fried mac and cheese. But you know what? No! Because mac and cheese is the ultimate Thanksgiving side. So if you're trying to create the ultimate Thanksgiving meal using only fast food items, fried mac and cheese is actually top tier on the list.
I'm pretty smart. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I might not have finished law school, but I know how to make a mukbang. This is the deep fried turkey gobbler. I don't love that they call it the gobbler. That is kind of Wawa's thing. Please go ahead and jump off my Delco dick, but it's fine. It's fine. She does have tomato on her. She kind of smells like cat food. Okay. Arby's, I'm gonna stop because you did really good with the fried mac and cheese and I need to give you a chance here. Before I give this a chance, I'm gonna need to go ahead and pull that salad off because I ordered a sandwich.
Not a salad.
BRB.
A few moments later.
Yeah, after I pulled the salad off of this thing, it literally
Leaked a mysterious clear liquid onto my pants.
So I guess I'm not wearing these pants again to work tomorrow, which was my plan. But now they are soiled with the smell of dirty tuna sandwich. Dirty turkey sandwich, but it smells like a tuna sandwich. She also looks a little slimy, and I really hate to say that because, again, they were such sweethearts in there. This was supposed to be my dinner, and I'm not really looking forward to it now that I have the sandwich in front of me. The deep fried turkey gobbler has fried turkey, fried onions, cheese, mayo, and it's on a soft brioche bun. I'm scared for this. I'm really scared for this. Someone hold my hand. If this tastes like or has as much mayo in it as the nasty patty from my McDonald's video, I'm done. Get me off the planet. And I know a lot of people have been saying that lately, but listen.
I will build the rocket.
That is genuinely one of the weirdest things I've eaten this year. There are so many flavor profiles in it. It takes the mind a while to wrap around the foot. Or in this situation, to wrap around the turkey gobbler.
Huh.
Goblin, why don't you go ahead and take a taste? That way we know that we're hearing from the full panel of experts. Thank you, sir. I thank you kindly for your sacrifice. No. The fact that you allowed that, you're no longer allowed on my head. Yeah, that was terrible. Okay. Me no yay. Me never buy again. Not even next year for video. And you know what, Arby's? I hate to be the mean girl that just jumps onto the hate train against you, but like, maybe it's valid because that was pretty nasty. That really just left me so excited for the Thanksgiving sandwich taste test because that was foul. It did not scratch the itch. If anything, it actually inflamed the itch because I was expecting to have a yummy Thanksgiving gobbler. How dare they call it that? That is sadly all the food I had to try today, though. If you haven't already, please do not forget to go ahead and like this video, comment, and subscribe down below. I post new videos every week. I used to say that I had a specific day I was gonna do that, but honestly, life is a little bit too hectic right now.
I make candy for a living.
And people like eating a lot of candy around the holidays.
But I do post weekly, and I'm gonna be trying so many holiday foods. I have like 3 or 4 more Thanksgiving videos that are gonna go up. Didn't realize I had that many. I just have that much content backlog. I did release a few brittsmas videos early. That's just because, like, okay, the Starbucks collection launched, and I went and got it that day. Of course, the video has to go up as soon as possible. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Happy Holiday Thanksmas. I'll see you guys next week.